Welcome to Learn Digital Academy. This is Kamlesh. Now, in last videos, we learnt about how to do general setting of WordPress. Now, in this video, we are going to create a theme. We are going to customize our theme. But before starting that, some little setting again we'll have to do. So here, just on the screen, you are able to see here like this is the profile name, right? So by default, it is coming with this name. So we'll be editing this profile with our name. So in that, what you have to do, you'll have to go in edit my profile, click on this. So here you can see the different options. So admin color scheme, according to you, you can select this color scheme. Then here username, by default it is coming, right? But you have to set your name, right? For example, uh, just type nickname, and again here type your name. Now display name publicly, how then your name should appear. So just select your name, and here just you have to write your mail ID. Fine. If you want to write about yourself, simply you can write it over here, and you can add your profile picture as well. Fine. Now just click on update profile. So here it is telling that one verification mail has been sent to your mail ID for changing this email ID. So now what we'll have to do, you'll have to go in your mail ID. So right now it has not come, just wait, it will be coming. Okay, now the confirmation mail has come. I'll click on this again. I'll have to click on this link for confirming that. So I have clicked on that. Okay, so now see, mail has been confirmed and my mail is coming over here, and here at the top right side you can see this profile name. So earlier it was coming with this one, now it is coming with my name. Fine. Now we'll go to dashboard. So this is the general notification by WordPress. If you want to make it enable, you can make it. So time to time you will be getting notification, or simply you can dismiss this notification as well for WordPress as well. And here at the top, like screen option, right? So if you want to hide these things, so simply you can uncheck this one like this. So WordPress events and news, the news and events and other notification from WordPress will be getting. If you want to, I mean, hide this one, you can hide this one. So now totally it is blank. Fine. And now again, if you want to make it active, you have to check this box. So simply it is up to you. So make it totally blank. Fine. Now hide the screen option. Fine. So this is Bluehost Jetpack, as I told you earlier. This I mean, this hosting has been taken with the Bluehost, so that's why the company name is coming, and Jetpack by default it has been activated. So we are going to remove this one. So simply what we have to come, we have to come on the plugins, and here installed plugins. So installed plugins, that means whatever the plugins have been installed by default. So whatever the plugins have installed by default, we have to remove that one, right? If you want to add new plugins, simply you can go to add new and click on that. But first of all, we'll check the installed plugin. And plugin is nothing, it's a type of software which increases the functionality of your website, right? So here we can see four plugins are there, right? Bluehost. So here on the left side, we can see this Bluehost is coming. So when I'll make it deactivate, so simply it will disappear from here. So see here, I'm making it deactivate. Now we can see that Bluehost option has been removed now. Fine. Now again Jetpack. So this Jetpack I have to remove. So again I'll make it deactive. So it was coming, why? Because it was activated by default. So right now we are making it deactivate. Okay, so now that option is also removed, and now these are the plugins by default it has installed, so we don't require this plugin. So what we'll be doing, simply we'll be removing all this plugin from here. So for removing this one directly, you can click on delete, then click on OK. So like this one you can remove one by one, and if you want to remove all this plugin altogether, so first you have to select all plugins, then click on bulk option, click on delete, and click on apply, click OK. So automatically it will remove all your plugins, right? So no plugin is here, it is totally fresh now. Fine. Now we'll go to pages. So as I told, pages is nothing, it's the web pages of your website. So by default here privacy policy and sample pages there. So we'll be making totally blank from here. So if we'll see, okay, first of all we'll make it press, bulk action, move to trace, apply. So now no page is there. Fine. So now what will be, okay, we'll see the post option. So under post option by default it is coming like hello world. So this will be appearing on the front side of our website like this one. This you can see hello world. Fine. Make it refresh. Yes, now its name is coming. Okay. So here by default it is telling welcome to WordPress. This is your first post. Edit or delete it, then start writing. Fine. So that's the thing. So first of all, we'll come to know how to create the pages, then accordingly we'll be working on the post as well. So for creating pages, you have to go in pages option, and here all pages and add new. So as right now we don't have any pages, so simply we can click on add new. So this is the notification that it is coming. So time to time they keep updating their dashboard. So this is the updated one, right? So here we can see here you can add your title, that means page title, and here you can write the content, right? But for making it more user friendly, what we'll be doing, we'll be installing one plugin that will make this dashboard user friendly. So on that case, we'll go here. In that case, now we'll have to install plugin. So as of now, no plugin is there. So we'll have to click on add new. So whenever you'll click on add new, here you can see the numbers of plugins according to your the requirement. You can select the plugin. So right now just we are going to select classic editor. Just simply we will install now. Okay. So this classic editor has been installed, but it is not activated, right? So it will be coming in your installed plugins option, right? But when I will make it activate, so it will start working. So simply I will click on activate. So now you can see the list, and here at the below we can see that it is activated. When I want to make it deactivate, simply I can click on this deactivate option. Now again we'll go to pages option, click on add new. Now see the changes. So earlier it was coming in different format, now it is coming in very simple format. So here it is telling add new page. So what are the pages that we'll have to create for our website? Simply that we'll be creating over here. So home, here we are writing home, that means we are going to create home page. So after writing this, simply on the right side you have to click on publish option. Okay, so it is published now, then simply click on update. So we have created home page now. Now we want to add more pages. So simply from at the top, simply we can click on add new. Otherwise on the left side this option is coming, we are able to see this option, right? So just click on add new. Now just will be creating about us page. Click on publish. After publishing it, you have to click on update it. Yes, every time you have to update it, so it will be saving in your backend part. Now so we'll be adding two more pages like blog and contact us. So I'm going to create blog page. Simply I will click on publish and then update. Now I'll be adding one more page that is called contact us page. Now I'll click on publish. Then after publishing, I'll have to click on update option. So this all four pages has been added in our backend part, right? So for seeing all those pages, simply you can click on all pages. So here we can see we created about us page, blog page, contact us page, and home page, right? So now what we'll be doing, we'll be going to our front side. So this is our front side. We'll be refreshing it. So here at the top here, we can see the the pages like home, contact us, blog, about us, but it is not coming in the uh, right form. That means in sequence form. The first home page should be coming over here, then about us. So we can set it later, no issue. But we'll have to understand this is the theme, right? So according to theme, according to its layout, this setting will be working. Different theme will have different sort of setting, different theme will have different sort of layout. So according to their layout, it will be the size or the design, it will be adjusted, right, by default. So this thing we came to know how to add pages. Now we'll be working on theme as well. That means how to select the theme. So for selecting your theme, on the left side there will be option, right? So simply you have to click on appearance option, and after clicking appearance option, you'll be able to see number of sub option like theme, customize, widgets, like that one. So now we'll be working on theme as well. So here this appearance part is coming, or simply just click on the dashboard. Now click on appearance, and here theme is coming. So after clicking theme, you can see the by default WordPress has installed in your backend part. By default these are the theme, right? So right now 2020 theme is activated. 2020, that means this theme, right? So it is up to you. If you want to change the theme, you can change the theme as well. For changing the theme, you have to go on this option and simply click on activate option. Or in fact, if you want to see the live preview, you can see the preview of that theme. But right now directly we are clicking on activate. So now we can see at first earlier it was 2020 was coming, but right now this theme is coming called Sinatra, right? So now this theme is activated. For checking this one, go to your front site. Now click on refresh. See, now it has changed now, right? So this is totally looking simple because we have not done anything yet, right? Now again, if I want to change the theme, so okay, 2017 I'll be selecting. So simply I'll click on activate. Now I will see the changes at the front side. I'll come to the main website and I'll click on this title, or simply I can refresh it. So now see, now this is coming with the images. This is the title, and like this it is coming, right? So as I told, if you will be selecting theme, so according to the theme layout, some sort of setting or some sort of option will also be changing, and some additional option you will be able to see in your backend part. So whatever the pages we have created like home, about us, contact us, we are not able to see here, right? So it is not coming. But when we select this theme, make it activate, refresh the page. So here at the top, you can see home, about us, blog, and contact. But while changing the other theme, when it comes to this part, click on activate. Then we'll be watching that that option is not coming over here. Refresh it. See, images is coming, site title is coming, but the pages of this website like home, about us, it is not coming, right? So you have to see the theme as well, right? So meanwhile, just we will be working on this theme, then after again we'll be changing the theme. So for making it visible, that means the for making the web page visible, we have to work on the our backend as well. So first we'll understand the layout of this website. Not only this website, that means how the layout of website works. So normally this part is called the header, or just let me open some other website, like I'm opening institution website. So here we can see. So here this pages you are able to see like home, about us, digital marketing course and all these things. So this part, this complete part is called the header part, right? This is the header of the website, right? And if we'll go below, this complete part is called the footer part. This is the footer part, right? Here we can see copyright, pay online, privacy, disclaimer, terms, condition, and this part, right? This part is called the footer part, and this middle part is called the body of a website, right? And we can say this part is called the sidebar. So simply it is over here. This part is called the header part, right? Up to here, this part is called header part. This part is called sidebar. Let me show you. This part is called sidebar. Fine. And this area, that means if you'll see the header part, so header part, that means let me show you with the box. This area is called header part, right? And this complete part is called the body of the website. And here this part is called the footer part. Here you can see this part is called the footer part. But now we want to work on the pages, right? So it is not coming over here. So at our backend side, we'll go and we'll be creating the header part first of all. For creating header part, we'll have to go on the menus option. So here the options which are coming, theme, customize, widgets, menu. You have to click on menus option. So under menu option, you'll have to create header part. See, on the left side, these four pages you'll be able to see what the pages we have created, like home, about us, blog, contact us, but it is coming in the hidden form, right? So here simply, first of all, I'll create header part, right? That means header, that means top part of the website. I will click on create menu. Okay. So as soon as I created this menu, this part has become active. So whatever the web pages I want to show in the header part, simply I will select that one and I will click on add to menu, right? So this pages, now it is coming here at the center part. From here in menu settings, I have to select display location option. So click on top menu and click on save menu. As soon as you will do this, so this pages will be active. This web pages will be active and it will start reflecting in your website. So here earlier it was not coming. I mean web pages was not coming. So simply I will click on refresh it. Now we can see now the header part is coming here, contact us, blog, about us, home, right? Now I have to arrange these pages. The home page should be coming first, and then after about us, blog, and contact us. So simply I will go to our backend part. So what we'll do, we'll just simply drag and drop. So the first home page, I will simply drag it at the top. Yes. Then about us, then blog and contact us. So I have arranged these pages. So after arranging it and make it clear that all the this alignment of this page should be the same. It shouldn't become like this one. The alignment should be the same, right? So after arranging the order, I'll click on save menu. Then simply I will come to the main website. I will refresh the page. Now you can see now the home page is coming first, and about us, blog, contact us, all these are coming, right? So just we have created the pages, but we have not put any content in the pages. If I'll click on home page, so home page is totally blank. Then about us, it is totally blank. Blog, it is totally blank. So all the pages are blank over here, right? So we'll be putting some contents over there. So for example, I want to write about us page. So for editing about us page, you have to go to the pages option, click on all pages, right? So which page you want to edit, simply go to that page. You can click on this about us, or you can click on edit page. So click on edit page, right? So here we can write the contents, right? If we have a business, we'll be giving our business information, or if you are creating your portfolio websites, you can write about yourself, or if you are doing blogging website, so according to that you can provide information. So I'll be putting some content in about us page. I have taken some content, simply I will copy and paste it, right? So this about us, in about us page I am putting some content. So after putting some contents, I have to click update on the right side. This side I'll click on update. So every time you have to click on update for saving your file. So it is updated now, right? So if you want to edit this one anytime, you can simply come on the particular page and you can edit, or you can add the contents, right? So like this one, and after editing the content, simply you have to click on update option. So this is the content that we have taken. Then we'll see at our front side, we'll come to the front side. Now we'll click on about us page. Now see, now we can see the content over here. Content is coming in about us page, right? So simply if you want to create content for home page, we can create it, or we can show the picture, any type of images, right? Simply we'll have to give contact us. In contact us, we'll be writing contact number, address, email ID, all these things, right? Now what we'll be doing, we'll see the post option. Okay, so here by default one sample page is coming like hello world. Now Under the post option, as I told you, in post option you can write your blog or article, right? So suppose I want to write an article over here. So here I'll be putting title. So what I'll be doing for showing you, just I'm taking uh, the any blog from here, that I'll be simply doing copying and pasting for making you understand. But whenever you'll be working on your blog, always you should take I mean your original or unique content. You should not take the copied one, right? So suppose this is the blog. I will click. So this is the title, potential of digital marketing in India. I'm taking for showing you. So here I'll put the title, right? Potential of digital marketing in India, and I'll take some contents from here. So contents, that means this part I am taking. Then I'll come to my backend and I'll post the content, right? So I have added some content, right? Now again, simply if it is the first time you are posting anything, the first time the option publish option it will be coming. So simply just click on publish, and after publishing it you have to click on update. Now click on update. Now go to your front site. Now click on your title. See, this is the content. Now it is coming, post potential of digital marketing in India. So, and this is the second. By default it was created hello world, right? And on the right side under the sidebar you can also see the latest post or recent post as well, right? So this is the general theme, right? Yeah, general thing. So we'll be working on uh, the main or some different theme. So as I told, uh, if you want to change the theme, click on theme option. So here by default four themes are there. If you want to add any new theme, click on add new theme. So here number of themes you can see, right? So according to your need you can select the theme, right? So suppose if you want to take this type of theme, simply just you have to click on install and make it activate. All right, so this theme is activated now. Now I will go to front side. So this is the old theme. Now after after refreshing that one, now I can see the changes that I mean title is coming. This is the site title, this is the home page, right? And by default it has taken these things, furniture store, view details and all these things. So you can work on this theme at the backend side. You can change this thing as well, right? Now see this post, the post you have made it. Now it is coming in that, in I mean side by side option. So now what you'll do, now again you want to change the theme, simply you can click on add new and you can select any theme, right? But remember that most of the themes are here are free, but for getting the full functionality of that theme you'll have to purchase, right? So when you will purchase the theme, you will be getting more options over there to customize your theme. But on this theme, only the limited things you can edit, right? So I'll be telling you the marketplace from where you can purchase the theme. Or just wait, will okay. So what WordPress theme you can purchase from Theme Forest, right? Theme Forest. So here you can purchase a premium themes which will be coming with more option, and you can customize the theme as well, right? So here the number of WordPress theme you can purchase, or simply you can Google it for the theme like WordPress themes. So you'll be able to see the number of website, right? So here you can see the pricing as well. So if you want to take WordPress theme, click on WordPress, and here the category is given like you are going to create blog or magazine or corporate for your business, or you want to create e-commerce education website, or you want to create organization website. So accordingly you can select on that, right? Suppose if you want to create corporate website, right, or any business website, so that type of theme it will be coming, right? So just you select according to you, but for this theme you have to pay. So simply if you want to purchase a paid theme, so normally it starts somewhere 2500 and it goes up to lakh. So 2500 to 3 lakh, 10 lakh, 15 lakh, it depends on the theme, right? So here you can see the price also, you can see the preview also. So this is the thing that you have to work on. So when you will purchase the theme by paying this one, so suppose we want to check the preview, click on the preview option and how this website will be looking. Then so like this, so the design it will be looking like this, right? So simply you can edit on this, you can work on this, right? You can change or you can customize your theme after purchasing this one. So this was the preview. So after purchasing it, you will be getting that theme in zip file, right? So for purchasing that one, again you will have to create account over here, and whatever the theme you'll be purchasing, you can see in your dashboard, and you can use those themes in your WordPress as well. So now, so I want to show you how you can work on paid theme as well, right? So as I told, as soon as you'll purchase the theme, you'll be downloading that theme in zip file, right? So here that means, sorry, let me show you. So here if you want to add a theme from here, simply you can click on add new theme by WordPress. You'll be able to see the theme, other theme as well, but it will be the limited option and limited customization, right? But after purchasing, if you have purchased the theme, so what you can do, just here at the top, add new option is coming, click on add new. Now upload theme, it is asking to upload a theme. So simply I'll click on upload the theme. So I have to choose a file, that means from my system, the theme, the paid theme or the premium theme which we have downloaded in zip file, that we have to select from here. So simply I will click on choose file. So from here I'll search for that theme, right? So the theme like this is the theme like MTS socially viral. You can see this is in zip file. So I'll select on this, click OK. So now it has been selected. I will click on install now. So let it be installed. So here we can see that theme is uploaded, right? So now after uploading this one, here you can see theme installed successfully. Now I will make that theme activate. So simply I'll click on activate option. So after making it activate, so by default it will be asking you to install the required plugins. So these are the plugins. That means WordPress is telling you with this theme you can install this plugins, but we don't require all these plugins. So simply you can ignore these plugins as well. No need to go. So for checking that theme, just go to appearance and click on theme option. So here now you can see this theme. This theme is activated now, right? So you have to work on one theme first for getting it understand. Just work on one theme, then accordingly you can change the theme and you can work on the other theme as well, right? So here, so this was the old one. Now if I refresh this page, we'll see the changes. Now we can see the changes here. This is the title, this is the home page, right? And some social icons is coming. So little bit it is looking good, but we have not put content over here. So as we'll keep putting content, this website will look cool and nice as well. So check about us. Yeah, this is the about us page. Fine. So you remember we created a post like potential of digital marketing in India. So here no images we are able to see. So for showing that image, we can go to the post option and we put insert image over here, right? So that will be doing here. So post, go to post option, go to all post, click on that one. This is the content. So I'll search for the some images like digital marketing images. I'll take. Just click on this. Click on images. So here you can see the number of images as well. So I'll be selecting any image or I'll be downloading any image from here. So what I'll do, simply I'll click and save images. So that image I have downloaded. So on the when in your post on the right side there will be an option called featured image. Click on featured image, click on select file. So the image that you have downloaded, that you have to select here. So this is the image. that image has been selected. Then I'll click on set featured image. The image is coming. After selecting that one, simply I'll have to click on update. So it is updating. So now we can go to the front side and we can see the images. So just I'll refresh this page. Now the images we can see, right? So simply what we'll be doing, we'll be creating more blog over here. So just go to the edit option and go to add new. So you can take any type of blog, right? So if you want to write on like traveling or any fooding or education or general idea, you have to, if you want to give, simply that type of post you can create and you can post in your website. So now just will be creating one more post. For that one I have selected this one. So simply I copy and I'll paste it over here. So all the contents it will be coming over here. So this is the content that let's see, that the type. So this is the content, and if you want to put images, simply here at the top you can see add media, right? So click on add media. First of all, we'll remove this one. So this is the title, houseboat in Srinagar. We'll adjust the gap, and now just click on add media. Which image you want to take? So according to your requirement you can take the images. Suppose I want to take these images, so click on insert into post. So here I can see this is the images, right? So this image I can make it center, left or right, or I can edit the images. I can increase or decrease the size. So I want to bring this image at the center, so I have to set the alignment. Simply I can click on this, so it can become center. If I want to make it right, it can come to right. If I want to move it at the left, let this one, right? So it is up to you. So now I want to increase the size of this. Simply I can drag it, right? So the size is increasing. And one more image, suppose I want to add over here. So simply I'll click on add media. I'll click on this and I'll paste it, right? So this I want to make it at the left, right? So like this one you can adjust it. Now we'll take one more image, like here I want to add image. So just for an example, just you are taking this one. So this is come now. So simply you can drag it. Fine. So like this one, you can simply copy and paste for the practice purpose. After creating this one, now you want to select the featured image. So click on featured image. So which image you want to take? Suppose I want to take this one. So click on this, or just I want to take this one. Okay. Then set featured image and click on publish, and after that you have to update this post. Now click on update. Now you can go to your front site and you can check the post, right? So now here it is coming like this way. So if more posts you will be creating, it will be coming like that. So when you want to read this one, you can click on this, and now you see you can read the contents inside this. This is the blog, right? So like this one, it will be coming in your website. Fine. So now again we'll come on this one. We'll be creating one more post, so it will be looking good. So just what I'll do, I'll go to our Learn Digital website and I'll pick any blog with images. So I'll have to check the images blog. Come over here. So no images here. Uh, okay, how to drive traffic? Suppose just this one we are selecting. Okay, here we can see some images as well, right? Simply what we'll do, we'll take this one. Suppose this much content we are taking, and we'll be creating new post. So like that with the images it came. So you can work on this image alignment as well, and I'll be giving the title like drive traffic to your site. Now click on publish. Or if you want to take any featured image, so featured image we have not selected over here, so we have to select featured image. Now just come to featured image, or I mean just uh, for example I'm selecting this one for just understanding the things, right? Click set as featured image. Now it's came. Now update it. Now again come to your front side and simply you can refresh the page. Now see, so like this way you'll be creating your post, and whatever the latest post you'll be making, the size of that latest post it will be coming large in sense, right? So now it is looking little better. Fine. Now one by one we'll check all the pages. So see, about us in page we put some content, right? But home page is totally blank. We have not put anything. In fact, contact us page is totally blank. We have not given any information. So we can give information simply on that. Just you can go to the backend part and go to pages, all pages. Now you want to put in contact us. Click on that. Just type your contact number. For example, this whatever the mobile contact details will be having, landline number or mobile number, simply you can write here. After that you will be giving your email ID. simply xyz@gmail.com. This you have to write, otherwise you can give your mail id, for example let's start visitor. I have written this one, or you can put the address. So the detailed information you can give. After that one, again you have to click on update option. So this contact us page has been updated now. Now we'll be updating home page, right? So again we'll click on all pages. Then you have to edit your home page. Home page, that means this is the home page. Click on that. We'll take some contents, right? So better we'll take from here. I'll just I'm taking this. So according to you, you can take the contents as well. So while taking content, you have to check your content fine according to your website. So just for the practice purpose of for showing you, I am taking this content here, fine, and I'll be selecting one image. So after this I want to show some image, so I'll come here on click on media option. So as starting I told you कि whatever the images you will be taking, it will be coming to your media library, right? So in the next time if you want to use that image, simply you can select that image and you can insert it. Otherwise, if you have images in your system, you can click on upload file and you can select the file as well. So just I am taking this one, insert into post. So the image is coming. I'll make it center, or I can increase the size like this. Now I'll update. So this home page will be updated. That means I have put the contents in home page, contact us in about us page I have put, right? So simply now again I refresh this page. See, contact us, the contact information is coming. Fine. Now when I'll come to home page, see, this is the home page, content and one images I have added over here. Now about us, so this is the about us page, and blog. Under the blog, that means just wait right there. So blog page is totally vacant over here, although we have written blog, but where the blog is coming when we are clicking on the site title, right? So that setting will be doing it later. So this is the recent post, fine. Now go to your contact us page. So here contact is coming. Now we want to add location. So we want to show location for our place. So simply we can add location. I mean we can show Google Map over here in this page. So what we'll be doing, just we'll go to Google Map. Go to Google Map and search for the location that you want to integrate, right? For example, I am taking this thing, the same place I am taking, or just you can search for your location. If it is not, that location is not in Google Map, you can add that uh, you can add that information by logging into your account. So this is the location that I want to select, right? Or just I'll take our Learn Digital Academy, right? Place. But here, if the place is not there, for example, I'm taking Learn Digital Academy. So this is appearing in the Google Map. What will be happening if the place will not be coming? So you have to add that place by clicking over here and click on add a missing place. When you click on that, you can generate or you can create that name, I mean address. Like here you'll be creating name, category and location, and simply you will be updating. So it will start coming in Google Map and you can type the location or you can search for the address. So this is coming, right? So for integrating this Google Map, I will go to share option. This is the share option. I'll click on this. So here I can see copy a link. So we don't have to take this link. We have to go on embed a map. Here this is the option embed a map. So embed a map is nothing. It's a short of coding. This will be HTML coding. So simply you have to copy HTML. Just you copy HTML, then come to your backend part, go to your contact us page. So for going contact us page, click on pages option, all page, then go to contact edit, so here your details will be coming, right? But the code we have copied, we have to keep it that in text mode. Right now it is coming in visual mode. This is the visual mode. Visual mode, that means how it will be reflecting in your main site, right? But always remember that whatever the coding part will be there, will be putting in text mode. Text mode, that means I'll highlight this one, I'll show you here. This is the text mode, right? So you have to select this one and simply you have to paste. So come here, click enter and paste the code. So I have pasted the code here, right? So this is the coding and nothing you have to do. You don't have to make any changes. This is the text mode, then again come to visual mode. Now you can see that map is coming, right? So simply just you update now and go to your main site. This is the contact us page. Refresh this page. Now you can see this Google map is coming, right? And somewhere if you think this image Google map image size is large, you can reduce the size. For reducing the size, again go to your backend part, then come to text mode. So here this this is the width and height. This is the height, right? So you can reduce the size from here. So I'm selecting like 400 and 250, right? So after this I'll have to click on update, then come to visual mode. Now See, we have reduced the size. For checking that one, we'll go to the main site. So here, just you refresh the page. Now, see, the size has been reduced. So like that way, you can work on, right? So, okay, so this is the contact us page. You can also, I mean, show some videos. You can also integrate YouTube videos in your website. Suppose you want to integrate YouTube videos in home page. Normally the image is coming. So what you can do, simply just you go to YouTube and whatever the videos you want to take, just select that video and the process will be the same. You have to take embed map, right? So suppose you want to take this video, right? So simply click on this and here you can see the share option. Click on share option. So always you have to take embed map, right? So here click on embed and again this HTML part of coding is coming. Simply copy that code, then come to your backend, go to pages, all pages. So you want to put that video in home page. Click on home page. As I told you, always the coding it should be done in the text mode. Visual mode, that means how your website will look like. So here click on text mode. So below image I want to show that one. So simply I will paste it. So this is the coding part, right? I'll click on visual. Now I can see the video as well, right? Or I can also set the this one size, fine, and update it. After updating, you can go to your front site and you can check the pages, right? So now come to your front site, refresh this page. Now you can see this video is coming. So when you want to run, simply click on play button. So the video will be starting, right? So like this way, more videos you can integrate with your in your website, whether you want to show it in home page or about us page. Simply if you want to add the videos in about us page from your backend, you can go and anywhere if you want to put that videos, you can simply paste the code at the backend part. And always remember that code should be pasted in the text part, not in visual part. Fine. So this is the normal things. In our next videos, we'll be knowing about the plugins and their uses.